Do you play intentionally with your family? How do you invite your family members to join you in play or to maintain the emotional connection when someone gets upset? These are some questions that I wanted answers to, especially in partnership with my spouse. When Cree, she was the organizer of a weekend play workshop in Portland, offered an opportunity for me, my husband, and our son to participate in a play after play experience, I was thrilled. At the Play After Play Theater, the acting team, Mark Otto and Melania Helene, they performed a 20-minute show based on a folktale with just a few props and traditional songs. The play will begin and the play will end, Melania said. Having trouble with that word. That is the time for wild applause. And after the play, it was time for the after part of Play After Play, playtime. So my family gathered with other families filled with the anticipation around the tumbling mats where Mark, Melania, and Cree each invited a child into the middle of the circle to play with them. They got down on the floor with the kids and they mimicked their movements. They rolled and they flipped. They tumbled and swayed. They were giving piggyback rides and frolicking like kittens. And when they clapped twice, it was another child's turn. So Cree turned, crouching on the mat, and she caught my son's eye with a smile as she invited him with first a tap of her hand on the mat, followed with an extended open hand to join her. My son hesitated but a moment, and then he glanced at me for some reassurance. And when I nodded with a smile, he scampered onto the mat with the fluid movements of a big cheetah. Mimicking his every move, Cree crouched as they made wide circles facing one another. Suddenly, my son sprang forward and she sprang to meet him mid-air, and she caught my son's body with an open arm and she flipped him over her back using an open hand to catch and cradle his head as he rolled onto the mat. The play was on. They were springing and rolling and tumbling, and the two of them cavorted with resonant energy. Hearing two claps from her hands, my son scampered off of the mat into my waiting arms. After every child had a turn, Cree motioned everyone to gather close together in the center of the mats. And she asked the children, did Mark, Melania, or Cree kick? No, the children answered in unison. No, she agreed. Kicking is not play. Did Mark, Melania, or Cree grab? No, was the resounding answer. And Cree agreed. No, grabbing is not play. Did Mark, Melania, or Cree hurt or tickle anyone? No, the children called out, and Cree once again agreed. No, because hurting or tickling is not play. Play is when everyone is safe, taking care of each other. If play isn't safe, then it's okay to stop and say, that isn't play, Cree told the children and their families. Now, would you like some more? The children answered yes with great enthusiasm, and whole family groups were invited to join in family by family into the circle of play. As I watched the families join in, supported by the facilitators, I saw with greater clarity the three skill sets, all intertwined: emotions, physical skills, how to handle yourself and keep people safe, and grace. Original play is an incredible discipline. Nothing is random. Body, shoulders, fingers, and head, everything is an art, as if doing, which in turn can deepen our emotional connection with each other. As we played and laughed together, I felt a sense of joy and connection that I had not experienced in a long time. It was a beautiful reminder of the power of intentional play in building strong family relationships, which in turn can deepen our emotional connection with each other. As we played and laughed together, I felt a sense of joy and connection I had not experienced in a long time. It was a beautiful reminder of how to build those strong relationships and keep them strong. So overall, my experience at the Play After Play workshop taught me the importance of intentional play in building those connections. By mimicking each other's movements and engaging in safe, fun play, we can deepen our emotional bonds and develop important social skills. I'm grateful for the opportunity to have participated in such a wonderful experience with my family. And I look forward to incorporating these skills into our daily lives with my grandkids too.